So throughout this week, we've been looking at Luke chapter 10, and we've been considering the essential skills that Jesus has been teaching his disciples, training them for what it looks like to follow him fully. And we come to the end of chapter 10. We have a story here of two sisters, verses 38 to 42. Mary and Martha are the names of the sisters. And I don't think it's a mistake. This isn't an unusual shift away, because obviously Jesus is talking about mission and he's talking about carrying the Good Samaritan. All these stories throughout Luke chapter 10 have been about loving other people and caring for other people. And it might seem like an unusual shift. Now we're looking at this sort of very specific family moment between two women who are disciples of Jesus and also close family friends with Jesus. But what's interesting here is Martha's quite busy, and she's upset that her sister is just sitting and listening to Jesus. And Jesus says, I'm not going to tell Mary to help you because she's doing the right thing. But often that means we demonize Martha. Oh, that Martha, don't be a Martha, and oh, poor Martha, she's doing these tasks. But if you think about it in the context of the chapter, Jesus has been talking about mission. He's been talking about doing good for others. He's talking about working on behalf of the things he's called us to do. He says, pray for more workers. We need people who are willing to do the work of mission, do the work of ministry. It's not necessarily that the work that Martha was doing was wrong. It's just that she was doing it to the exclusion of spending time with Jesus. Perhaps if she was doing it alongside in some way, also being with Jesus, and also that balance is there, but the balance was off somehow. And so what Jesus wants to illustrate is that the more that we're working for God, the more time we need with God. It's not that doing work is wrong. It's not that, because Jesus called us to do work. He calls us to be fruitful. He calls us to seek the good of our city and to work and to be a part of our communities. He calls us to do mission. We are made to do work in a sense, but we're not made to do work to the exclusion of time with God. You might remember in the Sunday Connection, I quoted Martin Luther, and I'll say it again because maybe I need to hear it a second time because it's not my natural response. But what Martin Luther is quoted as saying is, I find that I'm so busy that I now need to read the Bible and pray 3 hours a day. I think I aspire to have that be my response to busyness in my life, is I need to spend more time with Jesus. But that is essentially what Jesus is saying. The busier you are, the more that you feel that God is calling you to do, then the more that you need to spend time with him. So I just want to give you an opportunity to do that. We're going to play a song, and I just want to encourage you to listen to the song and don't try to accomplish anything while you're listening to it. Just listen. Allow the Holy Spirit to speak to you. If you want to, you could note down something that he says, or you might just want to allow yourself to be refreshed, sitting at the feet of Jesus and allowing him to speak to you so that you can be fueled up and ready to do the work that he's called you to do.
Your grace is enough, more than I need, and your word I will believe. I wait for you, draw near again. Let your spirit make me new, and I will fall at your feet. I will asking